So here we have my BMW 1 Series. Today I'm going to be removing the DPF because I believe it's blocked. So the positioning, obviously the engine cover is gone, but on this car, DPF down there. Basically there's going to be 3 connectors. It's the big piece of the exhaust pipe that's coming off of the main turbo. I'll show you from underneath too. So from the front of the car, as you come back, this is your DPF. So first of all, you want to remove this bracket, and then there's some bolts up here too, but it looks like it will come out nicely after removing those sensors from the top side. Okay, so fast forward somewhat to the DPF being removed. The DPF sits in the car at this angle, see, with the rear exhaust, and then this side attached to the turbo. On the top side, so from the engine bay, you need to remove these 3 connectors, which obviously for the 3 sensors. There's a clamp that goes around here, holding onto the turbo. That also needs to be removed from the top side. Underneath the car, clamp to the remainder of the exhaust. What I did was actually pull the full exhaust off of the car, just by the rear 2 rubber mounts. It enabled me to kind of twist the exhaust from the back end, which in turn just kind of, come off here, and then there's clamps underneath, and you'll see where it's from underneath here. So removing this, what I've wanted to do is actually flush through with water to clean out the DPF. Whilst doing that, around here it's actually rusted through, and all the water was actually coming from here as well as at the back. So this DPF is junk. Not only that, you can't see, but a lot of this internal kind of filter started to break down, and a lot of it's actually been blown out of the exhaust, so this one was dead, hence the replacement. And in flushing this one through, all that black soot is the kind of thing that comes out of it. So now I'm going to put this back in the car in the reverse that it come off. Right, so other than those wires, the clamp, which is here, if you can see it, unfortunately if I put the light on my camera, bloody thing turns off. So there's a clamp which goes around the turbo, so as a reminder, then when you're taking this off, take that clamp off, and then these 3 connectors. I also removed the heat shield from the small turbo, and this as well, which sits in here to get it out of the way. So yeah, now I've just got to button everything up, and fingers crossed this replacement DPF is better than the old one.